Sure, okay, thanks Tony. My name is Sunil Sharma. I'm the Managing Director of Techstars Toronto. So this is one of Techstars' newer accelerators based in Toronto. We just graduated our first class of 10 fantastic companies. Techstars is the worldwide network that helps entrepreneurs succeed, and I'm excited to have been able to help bring it to Canada and have launched a great first class.
So I'll have a few questions for you to answer. So what's the difference between, what's so unique about Techstars compared to other startup accelerators such as 500 Startups and Y Combinator?
Yeah, so all accelerators have some different attributes and different structures. In the case of Techstars, we operate in many worldwide locations. There's actually more than 48 Techstars programs running in the world now. Some of them are city programs, which is the one that I am responsible for in Toronto, which means that the accelerator can choose from any type of industry sector, so entrepreneurs doing literally anything that's in the world of tech. And others have corporate partners. So in the case of, for example, commercial real estate, we're launching a new Techstars in Toronto with Colliers, which is one of the world's leading commercial real estate companies. And of course, all of those companies are going to have a focus in that industry of property tech. So that's one thing that makes Techstars a bit different. And also the global network that Techstars has is really unparalleled in terms of the number of programs, the number of mentors, and the alumni companies that have come from all over the world and are now operating all over the world.
That's great. What was your first investment?
Oh, well, years ago, I started making some angel investments in some startups that some of my friends had been starting, and in most cases, those are distant memories that I don't think necessarily worked out too well. But as an actual tech investor, I think about 5 or 6 years ago, let's say 6, I started an accelerator in Toronto called Extreme Startups, and we made a batch of 5 investments at a time, three times. Some of those really did go on and became very successful for the founders and also just for the broader ecosystem and for the investors.
That's great. What advice would you give a child on becoming an entrepreneur?
Oh, well, yeah, I think now there's so much interest even amongst young kids and younger people to do things that are entrepreneurial, and there's such great opportunity. It's become, startups and pitching and even like startup weekends and hackathons that focus on ideas are really open to younger and younger people. And so my advice is to do things such as join a startup weekend, like a hackathon experience with new people, meet new people, test out ideas, join a team. That's something that Techstars really believes in, and that's how we actually operate startup weekend programs worldwide. And some of them are reaching out to younger and younger people, still in high school and sometimes even younger, to just get to validate something that they think is a big idea and get people to kind of judge and weigh in on that, and maybe join teams and make, if nothing else, long-term relationships.
That's great. Do you think women in corporate America go through more hoops?
Yeah, I think it's harder for women to rise above stereotypes and perceptions and sometimes restrictions in corporate environments. I think we all have to do better at supporting and encouraging and just making it better conditions for women to thrive in the leadership positions that they should very well be occupying.
Last but not least is a funny question. If you were an animal, which animal would you be?
Which animal would I be?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I guess one quality I've always had is curiosity. So if Curious George the monkey is an actual animal, I pick him.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. It's an honor to interview you.
Okay. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Okay.